And coming in at number 5 on the top 5 unappreciated weapons in Black Ops 3 is going to be the 48 Dredge. The 48 Dredge, I feel like, probably couldn't be in the game. I know, it's sad to say because I really think it's not that bad of a weapon. That's why it's on this list. It's just the Dredge, they added every LMG in Black Ops 3 to the game. They added all 4 of them, which I don't really get because you don't really need 4 LMGs, I feel like. I don't know. But the Dredge really is a pretty nice weapon. It's a burst weapon, which I feel like is the reason why a lot of people don't take it. It has a lot of ammo and a long reload, but it's an LMG. You should sort of expect that. But it's just, it has really good damage for an LMG, and I feel like it does stomp out the Gorgon in terms of, being a good LMG. Because the Gorgon, let's face it, it's not really too special. But the Dredge, it's really like, I feel like just snuffed out by the BRM and the Dingo. Mostly the Dingo, though. Like, the BRM also could be sort of on this list. But the Dredge, I feel like more than others. Also, very good with Deadwire. I'll get to that later and kind of explain why that is. But, yeah. 48 Dredge comes in at number 5. And coming in at number 4 on the top 5 unappreciated weapons in Black Ops 3 is going to be the HVK and the Man of War. Now, I know what you might be thinking. What? These are both awesome guns. I can't believe you put them on this list. And you know what? You're right. They are very strong guns. But let me ask you a question. If you had the HVK and you hit the box and a KN-44 popped out, would you take it? I'm sure many of you just thought yes, because the KN-44 is a very popular weapon and a lot of people do appreciate it. And that's okay. It's just the KN-44, I feel like it should be like it's equal. I mean, yeah, the HVK and the KN-44 should be like equals, right? But I feel like so many people would just prefer the KN-44 for some reason. HVK has more ammo. HVK, it shoots faster. It's just, I really do like the HVK. Also with the Man of War, I feel like it's drowned out by the ICR because the ICR is a wall gun and it's by many considered the best rifle in the game. It's by me considered the best rifle in the game. I mean, other than like the Galil. I mean, like pre-Chronicles, if that makes sense. So HVK and Man of War come in at number 4, top 5 unappreciated weapons. Yeah. And coming in at number 3 for the top 5 unappreciated weapons in Black Ops 3 is going to be the Weevil. And the Weevil, yeah, I know what you might be thinking. What? The Weevil's, the Weevil's okay. It's an SMG. It's a point gun, But the reason why the Weevil is unappreciated is because it's one of the few LMGs that is not a wall gun. And since it isn't a wall gun, it's not consistent, Like, it doesn't make it really worth getting, Like, you might go and buy a VMP or a Vesper and be like, alright, I'm going to use this to get points until round 6 or something like that. Well, with the Weevil, you don't really hit the box and say, man, I wish I could get a nice point gun like the Weevil, It's just, that's not really something that goes through your head when you're playing zombies. I feel like the Weevil, you get it, you're like, oh, okay, a Weevil. But it's like, this could have been an AK-74U or something like that. I don't know. But the Weevil is actually very good. It has higher damage for an SMG, and it also has pretty good ammo for an SMG. The only downsides I could say is the reload and its sort of lack of, of fast fire rates like the other ones. But the Weevil still is a strong gun, and I believe maybe if they made it a wall gun in some map, people would learn to appreciate it more. Coming in at number 2 for the top 5 unappreciated weapons in Black Ops 3 are going to be the Void and Lava Bow. Yeah, the Void and Lava Bow you might have been expecting on here, because they really just get drowned out by the Wolf and Storm Bow. Well, many people do enjoy the Fire Bow and stuff. It's just, like, if you're playing solo, you're probably not going to use these weapons unless you're doing, like, the Easter egg and you're forced to. But I don't know, dude, the Void and Lava Bow really are not bad weapons at all. They take out zombies like crazy. Like with the Void Bow, I like to shoot it down, pull out my Deadwire BRM, and wreck some boys. Actually, that's might be in that gameplay that you're watching. But yeah, the Void and Lava Bow really aren't bad. It's just compared to the Wolf and Storm Bow, I feel like they sort of falter a bit. Also, a good thing about the Void Bow is you can actually build the Storm Bow with it. Yeah, you can hit those little campfires and stuff. Very cool. Lava Bow is great for panzers. Really just great weapons. And I wish people did use them more, even though they're just drowned out by the other bows. And coming in at number 1 for the top 5 unappreciated weapons in Black Ops 3 is going to be the M8A7. Oh, the M8A7, why do people not like you? You're just sort of that one forgotten rifle that, like, after the M16 came out, everyone's like, what? There was an M8A7? I don't know, it's just, people, like, you get it from the box, you're like, okay, but you're not like, yay, I got an M8A7. But why? The M8A7 is a very strong gun. It has a lot of ammo, well, for an AR compared to, like, the ICR and the HVK. And it's just like the burst fire does a lot of damage, and actually this is, in my opinion, the best gun to use with deadwire for high rounds. And my reasoning behind that is because since it's a 4-round burst and it actually shoots faster than the Vesper in that 4-round burst section, and this is similar for the Dredge too. The Dredge, I believe, is good for deadwire. That burst puts out more bullets quicker than the Vesper can. And in that burst, one of those 4 bullets that you shoot, since it's a 4-round burst, if you have deadwire, one of those will activate deadwire. So basically, you're training up, you're using your deadwire, you can just click, it instantly zaps the zombies, pretty much. And that's why I think this is the strongest gun to use with deadwire. Even though other guns are good, it's just, you click once and you get it, like, guaranteed. I know, it doesn't really matter what gun you use with deadwire, but this is definitely the strongest one to use in my opinion. Also, its wall buy spots are just so perfect. Like, let's think, okay, Shadows of Evil, it's right by that great training spot that people use in the canals. Der Eisendrache, it's right by, that other great training spot in the courtyard that you can use. What about other maps? Zetsubo no Shima, I don't even know where it is on Zetsubo, to be honest. I don't even care about Zetsubo, but, like, it just consistently has very central wall by locations. Gorod Krovi is right by the Dragon Command Center. It's just very powerful gun, very good spots, I mean, it is sort of expensive, and that's okay, but it just has good damage, it's good with deadwire, it's a good weapon, but people don't realize it. Please, hashtag appreciate the M8A7, I almost said the Man War, Jesus Christ. Anyways, M8A7 comes in at number 1. Please appreciate this gun, thank you.